Yo, welcome to 2020. Tom Brady says it's unlikely he'll retire even after the Patriots were eliminated from the playoffs by Tennessee. Could use the backup QB for our savior Jimmy G in San Francisco next season. Come on, Tom. You always wanted to come home anyways. Welcome to What's Poppin', I'm Jacques Slade. With the Nike LeBron 7 getting the retro treatment, it looks like we'll be getting more retro 7s in 2020, including previously unreleased PEs like this hardwood classic colorway that match some throwback Cleveland Cavalier unis LeBron wore. Meanwhile, I'm out here hoping they drop the mismatch pair LeBron wore when he jumped to the roof to catch a bad Mo Williams pass 10 years ago. If you're into competitive gaming or simply want higher frame rates for your rig, Nvidia and Asus are teaming up to release the world's first 360Hz monitor with G-Sync. Now, you're wondering, what's the point of such a display, because it won't seem much different to us non-pro gamers? Well, the higher frame rate means less latency, which could mean the difference between winning and losing an Overwatch match or any other first-person shooter. Check these out at CES 2020 this week. By now, you've already heard of the brutal brush fires going on in Australia. As a Southern California resident who has to worry about brush fires in my area, what Australia is going through is especially tough, with so many people and wildlife affected by the fires. If you want to help, there's a number of places you can give time, money, and supplies to, so swipe up to find a cause you want to give to. All right, now for a few quick stories from my DMs. It looks like Shaun Witherspoon's next collab will be with Adidas after he posted a teaser on Instagram that he immediately deleted. After working with Nike and Asus on sneakers decked out in corduroy, here's hoping the next thing is far from that. Beyonce and JayZ showed up an hour late to the Golden Globes, but they still made headlines for, well, arriving late. From Beyonce's gold dress to bringing their own bottle of Ace of Spades, it sure beats talking about Ricky Gervais going full edgelord in 2020. And now, our first Florida man headline of 2020, and it is Florida man wakes up to find burglar sucking his toes, deputies say. Not sure how we're ever going to top that, but I'm sure Florida will find a way. No sponsors today, so this episode is brought to you by Lou Williams of the Los Angeles Clippers, who couldn't help but give Ja Morant the head nod after Ja shook Lou's teammate Jerome Robinson out of his shoes, his socks, and possibly his dignity. This past weekend, we got our first official look at the Nike PG4, Paul George's next signature shoe. The shrouded zipped upper is reminiscent of both the classic Nike Air Flight 98 and the recent Nike Adapt BB. The simple black colorway might seem, well, a little too simple right now, but Nike says the upper will allow crazy colorways in the future. The cushioning unit on the PG4 is called the Air Strobel, which is a full-length Nike Air unit sewn onto the upper. The PG4 launches in China on January 8th and January 24th globally for $110. All right, that's gonna do it for the first episode of What's Poppin' in 2020. As always, guys, shoot me a DM if there's a story you want me to cover. I'm Jacques Slade, and I'll see you soon. Peace.